Live in your truth. Don't be afraid to live in your truth because of what others might think or because how others might treat you. Because some people aren't living in their truth. And once they see you living in your truth, being transparent, being vulnerable about who you are or the things that you have done and the ways that you have come, it will make them uncomfortable because they're not truly living in their truth. And so that scares you, or it makes you afraid to just talk to people because you wonder if they will judge you about the truth that you're living in. And it can be discouraging, but don't be discouraged because God has given us testimonies and things to be able to live in our truth, to be able to share our truth, to be able to know truth. And as we know Him, because Jesus is the truth, the way, and the life, and as we know that truth, we're able to share Him. We're able to share Him with others, and we're able to share our life through Him with others. So don't be afraid just because people might bring up your past or they might try to discourage you and say who they think that you are. But you have to know who you are and know whose you are. And to stand on that. Let that be your foundation. When you're talking to a person that brings up something that isn't of you or something that you've been through, yes, um, agree with them and also let them know how God has worked through you, how God has changed that situation, how God has renewed your mind, how God has grew you, and different things like that. So we don't have to deny who we are or whose we are in the midst of standing in our truth. But be true to yourself and be true to others. And please check our hearts to see if we're standing in the way of somebody else's truth or if we're condemning them in their truth. But allow each other to live in truth and to live in God.